What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to review Dragon Ball Super Episode 36. First off, I just want to say Happy Easter. If it is Easter in your area, I have no idea. But if it is Easter, Happy Easter. What are we celebrating? Like Jesus laying eggs or something? I don't know. But joking aside, this episode of Dragon Ball Super, out pretty damn early too. But the subtitles were good, and it was a very good episode of Dragon Ball Super. Just getting the technicals out of, getting the technicals out of the way. I almost said fucking testicles. Whoa, not the testicles. Dragon Testicle Z? No. Oh my god, what was I saying? Okay, the technical aspects of the episode. The animation was actually good. The overall artwork was good, and the pacing was good, and the music, as always, was on point and well placed, and the comedy was on point, and we got some story progression because the fight finished. So overall, it was a really good, well-rounded, good packaged episode of Dragon Ball Super that I really, really enjoyed. So basically, the fight is they're trapped inside of the box, and the heat's getting ridiculous. It's hard for Vegeta to breathe because there's low oxygen, a lot of heat. He's sweating like a fucking waterfall. And I like that. I like that it puts Vegeta at a disadvantage, and he starts shooting lava, which obviously is just going to make it even hotter. He shoots this one lava blast to blind Vegeta, then he hardens the lava into a club and smacks him with it. It's really, really cool. The only part of the episode I really kind of didn't like was Vegeta's out of bounds, where he landed on a tiny piece of the arena, and he got pissed off because it was like pure luck, and that's fine that he got pissed off that it was pure luck, but it is pure luck, and I don't know if that was like a tournament rule back in the day, because I remember when Goku and Piccolo fought in the tournament, the stage was fucking gone, but like the little outline of where it was kind of still there, and as long as they were in that spot, they were fine. And he ends up knocking Piccolo out of bounds, but the arena itself was gone, just the spot was there. So to say that he can go out of bounds if he lands on a piece of arena, it kind of conflicts with that, but not too badly, so it's fine. But that was the only part that kind of just slowed down the fight. But once Vegeta gets back in there and he shatters the dome and he gets that final flash going, I love the lightning when it like drags across the ground. I like lightning that does that, where it spreads everywhere, but it like drags across different objects. They did that shit in the Saitama versus Boros fight in One Punch Man too. That was really, really cool. You just see it grinding up the arena, and he fires it, and it looks really nice, and he's blocking with as much lava and magma as he can, pushes him to the edge. Obviously, Vegeta's holding back so he doesn't kill this thing, and plus he's only in Super Saiyan. But he goes in with that last punch, really cool, shatters the section of the arena, knocks him out of bounds. They kind of milked the out of bounds shot. Like, I was like, okay, is he actually going to land outside? Because usually when you drag something out like this, there'll be like a sudden twist, like, oh, he gets jet boosters and gets back in or something. But no, he hit the ground, and it was still cool. It was a good fight. They mentioned that Vegeta was holding back, and he chugs a shit ton of water when the fight's over. But yeah, it was really cool seeing the dome shatter. I like the final flash. At least Trunks and Bulma had sunglasses on. Oh, another funny moment when she was about to strangle Jocko, and Jocko's like, fuck that, and he just puts oolong there. That was funny as fuck. I liked that a lot. So yeah, it was a really funny, really action-packed episode. Not so much funny, but I like the inventiveness of him releasing a fart and then igniting the gas and making a big explosion. That was really cool. Again, not really funny. I'm not into that kind of humor, but, it worked in terms of the actual fight. He had really creative abilities. He was a cool opponent. I liked his personality. Even when the final flash was coming, he was, like, banging his chest, like, let's do this, bro. Like, he was really cool. I liked him a lot, even though he didn't talk. And that's commendable when a character can't talk at all, and you still get a really good sense of personality, and you can still really enjoy them when they're just speaking fucking gibberish. So he was really cool. And he's all sensitive about getting called a piece of metal junk. That was funny. And it turns out Vegeta could have won the whole fight just by doing that, but of course, like Goku said, it would have been boring. And the next fight's going to be Kabe, I believe that's his name. I don't know what the official translation is right now, but he's going to step in. And the preview, it showed too much, I feel, but it also got me really excited at the same time. If you didn't watch the episode preview, I'm going to spoil it real quick, and it is kind of a spoiler, just to warn you, but we see that he's going to go Super Saiyan. And he said that he doesn't know what Super Saiyan is. He didn't know they had transformations like that. So is that a lie? Or is he going to unlock it in the fight with Vegeta? Which, depending on how they do it, I could believe that. And then Vegeta looks like he's going to have to go Super Saiyan Blue to beat him, or maybe he's just showing him that he's not as strong as he could be. I don't know how it's going to go down, but hopefully it's going to be really, really cool. The animation looks solid once again. These animators really do have a Vegeta bias. It seems like every Vegeta scene or episode always looks really nice for some reason. Like, the only time I can think of where it looked mediocre was like when he killed Ginyu. That was like the only time. Every other Vegeta scene has been like on point as fuck, so whatever. I mean, hopefully it can continue through to when they fight Hit. If Vegeta beats Kabe, though, I'm thinking that Hit's going to beat Vegeta and then Goku will step in again and they're not even going to have to use Monaka. Or maybe he'll beat Goku and Monaka really will be a total badass and he'll just sweep Hit. That'd be awesome. I feel like that'd be... I don't know, though, because if he sweeps Goku... Or he, not even sweeps, but if he beats Goku and then Monaka can sweep him and then Beerus is still stronger than Monaka, because you really have to question the power gap of like, okay, well, Goku was kind of close to beating Beerus. Not quite. He got him to like 60-70% at full power, Super Saiyan God Red. So now he's Super Saiyan God Blue, and he's still like way weaker than Beerus. I'm not sure what the gap is at this point, but you know, like, is Super Saiyan Blue 50 times stronger than Super Saiyan God? Because that's what Super Saiyan is supposed to be, but I'm sure Toriyama just comes up with the answers for some of these Q&As and shit off the top of his fucking head anyway, because he doesn't care, so it's hard to say, but yeah, because it's never said in the series that it's 50 times stronger. That's in like the, what are they called, the Daizenshuu or whatever. I don't know if I put too much stock in those, because Toriyama has a bad memory, and I'm sure for some of those he probably just filled in whatever he wanted. But still, some interesting trivia in those, I suppose. But yeah, total digression, I just wanted to mention. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Like I said, all the technical aspects were actually pretty on point for this one. I mean, of course, the animation. I mean, this series is... I read somewhere that it's going to be 52 episodes, which means it's about the same length as Stardust Crusaders was. So you should expect animation on the level of Stardust Crusaders, at least, and it's not even close. So the animation, of course, could be better, but for Dragon Ball Super's average, it was above average, and it did look good overall, so it's fine. And I did enjoy the fight overall, and I really enjoyed the fight. I think it's the best fight so far, and the second best fight's Goku versus Frost, so yeah, that's cool that the fights are getting better and better, and hopefully they can continue that trend up until the end. And yeah, and also I like the part too where Goku's like, you know, you could have beat him if you went all out. And then they both just look at Hit and they're just like, oh yeah, you're waiting for that guy, huh? They're like, you're thinking the same thing I am, waiting for him. I like that a lot. Even they're like, yeah, this Hit guy is gonna be he's gonna be some next level shit. So it's a really, really cool episode. I really liked it. Oh, and the comedy with Champa was pretty funny too. Like, who made the barrier so fucking weak? And Vados is just like, you wanted it that way. It's just really funny how his own incompetence is fucking him over. But yeah, it was a really fun, really enjoyable episode. I give it a solid 8.5, maybe even a 9. I feel like a 9 is like overhyping it, but I really did enjoy this episode quite a bit. But I think I tag amazing to a 9 rating, and I don't know if this was an amazing episode of Dragon Ball Super, but I'll give it like an 8.5. So yeah, 8.5 episode of Dragon Ball Super. It was very, very good. Great episode of Dragon Ball Super. So, yeah. But tell me what you guys thought of this episode in the comment section below. Also, follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. You can give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both of those would help me out a lot. I want to thank you for watching this video, and you can subscribe if you like what you've seen here or if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.